It's March Madness, and also there's a college basketball tournament going on. Will Donald Trump win the championship game over the media and the Democrats? But I repeat myself. Let me explain. Oh, the madness, I say. It's March Madness in so many ways, mostly being it's March, and this world is madness. And the maddest thing out there right now is Donald Trump, Orange Man Bad, arrested for a 7-year-old crime or not crime, we don't know, incident of hush money with a porn star?
We begin tonight with former President Trump, who said his own arrest is imminent. A grand jury here in New York City weighing the evidence. Could Trump become the first former president ever to face criminal charges? Prosecutors are not commenting tonight. The potential charges involve hush money paid to porn star Stormy Daniels days before the 2016 election. Was it to conceal any connection to Daniels from the voters? Trump's lawyer and fixer, one-time lawyer Michael Cohen, admitting to arranging that payment. He has now testified before the grand jury several times.
Trump, for his part, is the main reason for the arrest watch after he took to Truth Social to say a lot of things, in all caps, including claiming that the former president of the United States of America will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Protest, take our nation back. And he followed up with, we just can't allow this anymore. They're killing our nation as we sit back and watch. We must save America. Protest, protest, protest. That was on Saturday. And then Tuesday came and went with the Twitterverse on the edge of their seats, waiting to see if it happened. And it didn't happen. And then on Wednesday, word went out that he would be indicted, maybe today. And as of you watching this video, has it happened yet? So that brings us to today's question. What would happen if Trump was indicted and subsequently arrested? Who are the winners and losers of it all? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And then share this video so everyone can see the madness. This is a time of year when everyone is cheering for their team. Let's go Huskies, Spartans, Boilermakers, oops, too soon, and all the rest of the teams. While divided in spirit on sports teams, everyone is united in rooting around one cause, one mission.
Oh my God, it's just such an unbelievable moment.
Brandon, you also told me, as you can hear the chants from the crowd, let's go, Brandon.
Much like that chant, this entire Trump indictment situation is not political at all. It's about justice, right? All about the truth and justice. That Stormy Daniels, the porn star, will dance down the street if the former president of the United States goes to jail is not political at all. And the political pundits of the media are not at all salivating. Except they are. But some have to admit how loosey-goosey the actual case would be.
This had been an almost dormant case. I mean, Cy Vance, the previous DA, didn't really move forward with it. And even Alvin Bragg didn't move forward with it until recently.
So a couple things. One, the facts are old. They're 6 or 7 years old. And the star witness here in the form of Michael Cohen, Donald Trump's former attorney, has credibility issues, has been convicted of crimes. And so, to your point, Abby, as far as the strength of a case, it's certainly not the kind of slam dunk that many people would wish that it were.
Not a slam dunk. Great basketball reference. Now, Trump being arrested is quite frankly what Trump wants. It'll only fuel his forces to side with him in claiming a witch hunt by the media and the leftist of the left-wingers. But again, I repeat myself. So with everyone wanting it to happen, it'll be a tie. And they both go home losers. And losers brings us to...
Where in the world is Kamala Lama Ding Dong?
Regarding that actual March Madness tournament, Ding Dong inserted herself for no reason other than to look and sound ridiculous, which she did quite well. Someone on her staff thought it'd be a good idea for her and her man friend, who may or may not have the hots for Joe's handler, decided it's smart to attend the Howard University, Kansas University first round game in Des Moines, Iowa. Great use of tax money to fly there. Predictably, when the vice president was shown on the big screen during the game, she was promptly booed. And then, not catching the drift that people there aren't liking her and actually wanted her to depart quickly, Kamala instead decided after her alma mater was shellacked by the Jayhawks to go into the locker room and give a pep talk that is peak cringe, even for her.
You guys are so good. You guys are so good. You played hard. You played to the very last second.
Fact check. The team lost 96-68, and if math is not racist, that means they lost by 28 points. So playing to the very last second,
You made all us Bisons so proud.
Yeah, she probably did make at least one bison proud. I'm referring, of course, to the cartoon bison from the now canceled Netflix show Ridley Jones, whose character said that, well, my heart says that the way I feel most myself is to go by the name Fred. Why, you ask?
That's because I'm non-binary.
But let's not let a non-binary bison upstage Kamala.
You hustled out there. You are smart. You are disciplined. You put everything you had into the game. And you know, that's what it's about, right? Until the last minute. You guys did that. You didn't stop until the last second. You did not stop. And that is so inspiring.
I don't think I can take it anymore. Please just make it stop.
So you keep playing with chin up and shoulders back. Because you showed the world who bison are. Right? I mean, literally what you have done is in historic proportion. You know, I was at Howard back in the day where we were just happy that there was a game. Much less getting to this place. Right?
Chin up and shoulders back. That's how you play basketball. So much not right with all of that. And then she went on for another minute. But no more. I will say that the speech was actually motivational. Those players are now motivated to never lose again so that they never, ever have to hear her speak to them again. Now, during this, Trump was, meanwhile, cheered on when he went to the NCAA Wrestling Championship in Tulsa. That's better optics. Let's just agree that anyone from the Biden administration should stay away from sporting events. They tend to get booed, or Brandon gets chanted about, well, you know. All right, well, in more sports talk, on Monday, we had the cast of the British soccer dramedy Ted Lasso show up to the White House press briefing room for no reason whatsoever, other than to maybe promote itself for its third and final season. But the real dramedy was performed by Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre when Today News Africa chief White House correspondent Simon Atiba began yelling at KJP, saying he hasn't been called on in 7 months.
So many people are here today. Yeah, right. You're right. You're here for me. Refer me. No. That's not. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
From across the room, you've been discriminating against me and discriminating against some people in the briefing room. And I'm saying that this is the U.S. This is not China. This is not Russia. This is not Russia.
Okay.
What you are doing, you are making a mockery of the First Amendment.
Jeez, take it to the pitch, you two. Of course, more ridiculous is the look given by having the cast of a TV show in the press briefing room when there are just a handful of issues facing the world right now, like the fact that Xi Jinping of China and Vladimir Putin of Russia were meeting and shaking hands to, I don't know, end the world. It's not a good look, whatever it was. And then there's the most wonderful economy that we have ever seen in all the world and of all time.
And here's where we stand. The strongest job growth in history, the lowest unemployment rate in 54 years, manufacturing rebounding at a faster rate than in the last 40 years, inflation coming down, real wages going up, but moderately going up, not going through the roof, the economy growing at a solid clip. Put simply, I would argue the Biden economic plan is working.
That was just from a hot month ago, when it also wasn't getting better But since then, the banking industry and bailouts became a thing again. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's looking about as good as the look of how the Biden family most certainly just poof, magically had millions of dollars begotten from sketchy places. And even CNN can't defend it.
On a certain level, if just as a layperson you hear this, and it doesn't sound good. There's a guy whose name is John Robinson Walker. He gets $3 million from a Chinese-based company and proceeds to wire it out to a bunch of people named Biden, one of whom is Hunter Biden. Another one is a company that belongs to the president's brother, James Biden, and another amount of money to Beau Biden's widow, Hallie. So, again, from a layperson, that doesn't look good.
Well, I have to say, nailed it. She hit that shot from downtown and whoosh, nothing but net. The madness continues, both in the basketball tournament and in all of our lives. So that's why we must continue to give our Fs, faith, family, and friends. And on that note, a special shout out to Scotty, who powered me up with some caffeine, especially when watching the Ding Dong Locker Room cringe. Now, go ahead and share this video. Until next time, stay healthy, America.